Hey guys, waiting on you people to get on here to check the audio and everything before I get started. We are here at Jeff Court. Jeff Court. Thank you for joining us on Jeff Court in Denver. What's going on, guys? See a few of you hopping on here. Giving it a few minutes for everybody to get on board here before I start running my mouth. In the meantime, for anybody out there that has a problem with me, anybody out there that maybe I've done you wrong, so if in that case, if anybody out there feels that way, the virtual peace pipe is coming your way, guys. Alright, a few more. 17. Alright, guys, what's up? Hello. If you're just joining us, welcome to Jeff's Court. So, I wanted to give a few updates. One of the updates I wanted to give you guys is that, first of all, that, if you watch my Facebook page, you know that I had yesterday a stress test done. And, the reason being that I had a stress test done is that 2 years ago I had a Widowmaker heart attack and I had a stent put in. And at that time, when that was done, they told me that, and I don't know anything about heart, the valves or any of that stuff, but anyway, one of the other arteries was like at 78, I think they said, or 76% clogged up. But at that time in Oklahoma, they wouldn't touch it until it got like 90% clogged up or some crazy. Anyway, so I had been here in Denver for a year. I've been working, and I had having some chest pains and some things going on, and so I wanted to get it checked out. The last time I left Oklahoma, actually, they tested me and confirmed that, that I had, hey, Jeremy, 7 days out of oxygen, that's awesome. So anyway, in Tulsa, they told me when I left that it was clogged up, and all that good stuff. Hey, Travis, yeah, I like your tunes, dude. So anyway, they told me it's clogged up. So I moved from Oklahoma to the Denver metro area. I live in Northglenn, which is like a suburb of Denver, I guess you could say. It's not that far. If you're from the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, it's about the distance of Tulsa to Sapulpa, from Denver to where I live, basically. So anyway, I moved. It'll be a year at the end of July. Happy 4th of July in advance to you guys. So anyway, so I had some testing done, a stress test done, and imaging done, and the whole 9 yards yesterday. So the good news was, first of all, that the tech or whatever her title was that was assisting in the procedure, in the stress test and all that, told her my story and all that, and she was just awesome about it, and told me a story about her brother-in-law, I think it was, who was a police officer, and something about a child who was killed or shot or something. I don't know what it was, but it was in relation to my near-death experience, and it was really confirming what I felt, what happened to me whenever when I went through my near-death experience and was in the hospital in the coma and all that good stuff. So anyway, so I had the test. I had no problems really on the treadmill. The only problem I had was at one point I did have some just pain, like 4, pain level 4 maybe. And she noticed at that time that my blood pressure had spiked up about that time. So anyway, the secret behind all this is they gave me some blood pressure medicine a month or so ago whenever I was having chest pain. They said it was a little high, and I took it a couple times and felt all drugged up and sleepy, and so I said, you know me, guys, screw that, done with it, I'll do it my way. So my blood pressure was actually perfect, like 117 over 80 or 70 or something like that. But it was like 117 over, I think 117 over 70, I believe, is what it was. That was at rest. So anyway, went through the whole test, did the imaging, did the whole thing. The doctor called me today, and the absolutely wonderful news that I got today about that was that their nuclear imaging and machines and their tests and their scans and all that will only pick up if it's 70% or more blockage, apparently. The machine picked up nothing on me on blockage. They all on the images or whatever it is. I don't know all that mumbo jumbo. Showed no no blockages that we need to worry about. Where when I left Oklahoma, it was like 79%. So anyway, no blockages. So what I asked the doctor at that point, so am I cleared? Do I have any limits on my exercise, on my activities at all on that? Absolutely no limits. I talked to her when I was in the doctor's office. I actually liked her, cardiologist. I talked to her, and we talked about my good cholesterol was low, I believe it was, and she was saying exercise, hard exercise. I exercise a lot, but I need to get my heart rate up to a certain amount. So now I have the clear to do that. So now I get to start working out really hard, like I want to. Number one. So that's the great news. So from that end, I still have some other health things that I'm dealing with, mainly from results of the coma and all the medication and crap that I was on there when I was in that coma. But for the most part, I haven't had any COPD problems in years. The COPD is done. It's just an afterthought. It's not even something it's not even part of my life anymore. So that's done. The heart problems are essentially, there's nothing that I need to worry about. I can go and do whatever I want to do like a normal human being. And so that my heart's great. That's done. Cannabis oil and cannabis products, man. Cannabis. I can't preach it enough. It's now resolved my COPD. I can't fully 100% say that it resolved my blockage and my heart problems, but I'm a hell of a lot better off now than what I was a year ago when I left Tulsa. So I really don't have anything. So my plans now are to start working out really hard. And I used to be an athlete when I was younger, and I'm going to get back in some sort of fashion into that frame of mind of an athlete and do my thing. That's the one thing I want to tell you guys off the bat. That's the good news, awesome news I love to share every day is that cannabis oil heals, cannabis products heal, cannabis, can't say it enough. Eat it. If you got clean cannabis, smoke it, vaporize it, whatever you got to do, get it in your system as much as you possibly can. I actually told a friend earlier today that has some health problems is flood your system with that cannabis when you get it, whole plant. So that's number one. Number two, I wanted to update you on is that I did an interview today for a radio interview. It'll be online tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow, Saturday. That'll be up tomorrow. At some point tomorrow, I'll have that up on my Facebook page and going. And I wanted to address a few things. I wanted to give you guys encouragement to not give up. Don't let anything or anybody or what other people say or think about you hold you back. I'm going to acknowledge only for the fact a hater out there, only for the fact because I want to hopefully maybe I can touch them. So I have haters. Simply the reason why they hate me is because of cannabis. And because I'm a big mouth about it, I tell everybody about it. If you know me from Oklahoma, I was a big mouth in Oklahoma. I have not changed on that. So there's people who hate me for that. Some people hate me because they feel threatened by me. Some people hate me because they don't believe that I no longer have COPD or any other major issues really. I've actually have people that have started up a hate page, basically all it is, on me on Facebook. So I grin about it because you know what, guys? Here's what's miraculous about cannabis and about God even. When I started this journey almost 4 years ago, I was just a guy in Oklahoma with a regular Facebook page with my friends were only, people I knew. People were my family and friends from high school and things like that. When I started coming out about cannabis, people started hearing my story and a little bit more and more. I started getting friend requests. It started going crazy, and so as you can see on this profile, I have almost a limit, almost 5,000 friends on here. So in 4 years, cannabis and God has taken me from just a nobody in Oklahoma, whose life was a wreck, who was sick, poisoned by pharmaceutical, believed that the government would help, believed in all that. The government was there for you and all that good. And 4 years later now, I am in Colorado. I have legal access to my medicine. That's just one jar. There's one jar there. And I am in the best shape of my life, probably. God has blessed me with healing through this plant and through Him and I am sharing it more and more every day, and growing more and more every day. And I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what I can do to help you out there online. But for my haters, all your hate pages is hating on how I dress, how I look, what I say, my appearance. That's mainly what you hate on, my appearance. So let me tell you something. I know that you're from Texas. I know you're a hater from Texas. I lived in Texas for a while. I know some people. There's some good people in Texas. There's some good people. You sound like you're this God-fearing Texan. So maybe if you're a God-fearing Texan, you'll listen up to me a little bit. You know what God expressed to me when I died, whenever I went through my near-death experience? God expressed to me about love. That's what this life is about, love, and helping one another, loving one another. So I'm not mad at you, hater. I turn the other cheek on you, hater. You can talk all you want. What you say about me, as far as how I dress for me. I don't dress for you or anybody else on Facebook or my friends or family. I dress because I like it. I think it looks cool. If I like it, that's all that freaking matters. Also, I dress that way for a reason, because it lets people's guard down. You'd be surprised how many strangers talk to me in stores and things just because I'm wearing a crazy pair of socks or a bright shirt or a different colored shirt that normally people wouldn't wear. So that's the other reason I do. As far as other physical, my hearing and other things, it's all for God. God uses it for His glory. As far as my teeth and other problems that I may have, physical appearances, if you are a God-fearing person and believe in the Bible, you should read the Bible and learn about who Jesus hung around with, who His disciples were. These were not. He didn't go and pick upstanding people in the community and say, "Hey, come be my disciple and be my follower." He could have picked somebody to give this message to, this healing up and all this. He could have picked somebody else. He could have picked somebody that looked perfect for you. Perfect teeth, perfect hair, no perfect hearing. He could have been somebody that had all the money in the world. But you know what? You wouldn't have listened to him. You guys listen to me because I'm one of you. I'm a regular dude. I'm a regular person who's been blessed by God. Blessed by God and blessed to have the plant and have the knowledge given to me in my head during that experience when I was in that coma. God opened my mind. God opened my mind and touched me and told me this is not the way that I planned for it. This is not the way to go. Natural, son, natural. And so, you know what, haters, I love you. My virtual peace pipe is here to you. If I've harmed you or hurt you in some way that's caused you to feel this way about me, it's for you. For all you that follow me on Facebook and are part of my group, that encourage me and believe in the healing power of cannabis and believe in God, I applaud you. For those that speak up like I do and tell others, I applaud you. And those that are out there trying to make a difference wherever you are in the world, I applaud you. Live in love. Peace is the answer. Don't hate. Always turn the other cheek. But we're all human. We all make mistakes. And I got news for you. God ain't sitting up there waiting on you to mess up and to condemn you. Other way around. God loves you. I love you. Cannabis is the healing plant of all the nations. Prohibition needs to end. This government that we have in America is freaking evil, wrong, corrupted. Somebody needs to do something about it. I'm willing to step up, but I need about 2 million of you behind me. Share my videos. Let's do this. Love you guys. Peace out.